Pet Simulator X is like the Nestle of Roblox. If they could kidnap a child from the 5 p.m. after-school Sonic Roleplay Club and then compact them into a tiny little cube and sell that onto Pet Simulator X for like $10 or any amount of money, they would probably do it. They're like the Grinch who stole Christmas, but instead of stealing Christmas, they're stealing your credit card. And it's even worse because instead of getting nothing, you get something, you get a bunch of disappointment and regret. It's no secret that I don't really like Pet Simulator X, and it just got a thousand times worse today because a recent announcement, Pet Simulator X just dropped a brand new plushie. What is it going to be this time? A huge toilet? No, it's not huge as today, my friend. It is Titanic, and they are selling for a whopping $350. Yep, $350 for you to buy a huge Titanic pet, and as always, you're not getting it for the huge plushie. No kid would spend $350 on a plushie that only looks like 3 or 4 times as big as the huges. No, they're getting it for the huge Titanic pet in the Pet Simulator X game. It just gets worse and worse, more expensive and more expensive. I'm telling you, these Titanic pets are the worst thing that has been added to Pet Simulator X since the Pet Simulator X NFTs, which I'm gonna have a video about soon. And the RTC here, they try to throw Pet Simulator X a bone, saying the likely reasons for this ? Maybe very limited quantity, exclusive in-game code, the size of the plushie and the quality of the plushie. Yeah, that's right. Maybe the devs of Pet Simulator X, this is the cheapest price that they could make it. $350 US. No. That's just objectively false. There is no way that thing costs $350 per Pet Sim X plushie to make. No, it's just gouging out the price because they're rare and because people will buy them. Itaman brings up a pretty good point here. We got Preston then. This game is for the fans, not for the money. Pet Simulator 2 versus Preston now. Titanic Balloon Cat plush coming soon, $350. It's like Preston, he took one look at the SpongeBob SquarePants show and was like, Mr. Krabs, ooh, I want to be like him. He's my spirit animal.
Hello. I like money.
Oh, and some people are like, oh, you changed, blah, blah, blah. No, they didn't change. It's always been for money. It's always been like that. Like, that's why they abandoned Pet Sim 2, because it wasn't doing well enough and they weren't making enough money. Now, as you'd expect in the comment section, a lot of people are not very happy about this, obviously, because this is a kid's game and you're selling things to kids who are obviously really going to be wanting this stuff for an exorbitant price tag. Like, but people are saying, oh, this is only for the YouTubers. Only the YouTubers are gonna buy it. But I've gone into the Discord and I've seen kids after kids after kids being like,
oh, how do I get this Titanic blue cat plushie? Oh, I really want this Titanic blue cat plushie.
Like, these kids are gonna be putting massive pressure on their parents to fork out $350 US, or they're just gonna be straight up spending it themselves with their little 2 brain neurons firing, or they're even worse, they're gonna be using their own parents' credit card money. But overall, like, it's just very, I don't know, the predatory, I'd say. Although I personally think simulators in general are pretty predatory from the whole gambling aspect. It's literally just introducing kids to gambling. Like, hey, I pay 500 coins. Ooh, I hope I get the super large pet. Ooh, I love gambling. And I've heard another argument saying, he could set the price to whatever we want it to be. It could be 5,000. It's your choice whether you buy it or not, loser. And to that I say, yeah, sure, but it's just the pressure on these people that are really trying to be the best at Pet Simulator X is going to be insane. Like, really pushing them to buy it, even if they may not have the financial means. YouTubers, makes sense. They make more money from buying it because they post wacky videos on it. But like, Jimbo Jam, the Pet Simulator man, who doesn't make videos on it. He just, he does it as a hobby. He wants to be on the leaderboard because everyone's hyped up being on the leaderboard. He has to keep up with the Pet Simulator X things. buying the Huges, boom, buying the Titanics, boom, boom, boom. Now he's fallen behind because, you know, rich Uncle Ben can just come in and whip up all the Titanics and be like, take the L. And honestly, that comes down to the crux of just why I don't like Pet Simulator X in general. It's because every single time, every single update, they're releasing new pets, new higher quality, new rarity and all that. It's a slap in the face to everyone who currently owns any other pet before that. Because look, think for example, Huges. Now that we've got Titanics, who wants Huges? Everyone wants Titanics now. So everyone who bought a Huge, they're decreasing in quality more and more as time goes on. And the Titanics are the big new rage and they cost even more. So more people putting in more money, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, I'm telling you right now, the next stage of pet's probably going to be something huge you can fly, like a flying Titanic. And then they'll be huge pets sold in stores. And then the Titanic pets will become, you know, pretty garbage stuff. There's no real end to this game, and also there's pretty much no chance of ever being on the top 100 or top 1000 leaderboard because you're competing against people who actually pay. And then to top it all off, in the end, it's literally all just pixels. So once the game dies out and they go on to make Pet Simulator Y or something, it's gonna be useless. You're not gonna be able to transfer over pets. They're just gonna sit there rotting away in your inventory like the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's, and maybe someone will make a creepypasta on it in future. One of the other things that annoys me the most as well is just that Pet Simulator X can get away with things that no other Roblox game can, and Roblox doesn't do anything about it at all. For example, the codes. This was a big discussion last time when they released the NFTs and all that random stuff, but they're doing it again, selling Roblox assets for real money off platform, which is listed under chapter 19 of the scams category. And I actually support this. Like, I feel like every game should be able to sell merchandise with codes that link to stuff in game. I agree with that, but Roblox isn't applying it fairly because Piggy, on the other hand, Piggy tried to do that and they told Minitoon, no, you can't do that. They just kicked him in the butt and told him, get going, freak. And when they turn around to like have some wine with Pet Simulator X. Roblox has to apply the rules fairly. Either make it allowed for everyone, which would be the preferred option, or make it allowed for no one. Don't just be giving these random dudes handouts and saying no to other amazing games. And just look at this. What would you rather? A Titanic red balloon cat plush, $350 US? For that, you could get a Nintendo Switch, or even cheaper. You could get Apple AirPods, almost 2 of them, well, almost 4, or literally 2 Apple iPad 2018 models. Do you know how many people you could make happy with that? Way more than giving someone in Africa Pet Simulator X Titanic cat. Let me know what you think though. Are you gonna buy the huge Titanic cat plushie? Huh? You gonna do it? Huh? You gonna do it? You want me to you gotta knock some sense into you? If you're gonna buy that, I got a whole bridge to sell you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi. And also, as of right now, the price for the Pet Simulator X Pet has reduced by 100. It happened after I made this video, so yeah, I still disagree with it. I still think 250 is too much, so my vid still stands.